Hello, welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Today we're in Bedrock again, and we're doing more stuff with Sculk. I have developed a bit more of an advanced system here for dealing with it. So we have 4 pillars of Sculk that were all pushed over from pretty much the same setup we were looking at last time. And we have a lot easier way to break them now. So if we just press this button, wait 1 second. Ha! Come over here and collect all the experience. And I was level 0 before that, so we can go into survival here. That was 12 levels of experience. It should have been about 900 if I counted correctly. We could fact check that later. But anyways, let's go back into creative. Alright, so each one of these pillars can do that, of course. It's a expandable design, tileable. You could add more. The end right here, you could continue on adding more of these pillars, and it would just take longer to fill them all up. I'll destroy all 4 of them here so I can show the system filling up again. And I'll also go into a bit more detail on how this is working. So these blast chambers are based on a design by Cubic Meter in Java Edition. They're obviously not the same because we're in Bedrock, but it's to be noted that I took inspiration from his blast chamber. And also, this piston conveyor belt over here, I also took inspiration from a YouTube video by a guy that I will link to below. But anyways, up here, we have where the skeletons die. We should all be familiar with this from the last video. We had the 3-way AND gate. But we changed to the conveyor belt instead of the flying machine, because the flying machine was pushing the blocks in too quickly for my system here, and it was easier just to change to a slower block pushing method than to adjust all of this. So how this works is the blocks get pushed in here, then they get pushed over here, pushed along here, through here, to here, and then that's where the next one starts. And then once this is all filled up, the blocks pushed past here, over to here, or under here. See, there's a redstone torch. That when the block is pushed in front of it, it triggers all these pistons to push inwards, which creates this shape at the bottom. And you can just keep repeating that until it's filled up, and then push them all down, and then you can build up 13 layers that way. And over here, I have some of the math on how the experience with Sculk works. So, 1 Sculk drops 2.5 experience. 1 skeleton drops 5 to 8 experience. We are converting 3 skeletons. Let's turn this on so it's going while I'm talking. We are converting 3 skeletons to 18 Sculk, usually, on average. Those 3 skeletons are making 45 EXP when converted to 18 Sculk, as opposed to 15 to 24 if you were to just kill them with a sword. So you're actually getting about double the experience, which is a pretty decent deal, and my system really isn't too efficient here. We could be using a lot less skeletons to be generating a lot more Sculk. The features are still experimental, so I don't want to do anything too optimized or concrete till it's actually in the game. But over here we can see in our push down sort of circle over there, there's 36 blocks in each layer, which makes 360 when we blow up 10 layers of it, which is on average how many you blow up with the TNT. Slightly random, but about 10 layers. That yields us 900 XP or 1800 durability on a mending repair. That's almost enough to fully repair a netherite tool. More than enough for a full diamond repair. So this seems like a pretty decent way to store experience. It's with a setup like this, it's just as convenient to access the experience as a furnace array, but it takes a lot less time to build up the experience in the first place. As you can see, we've only had this running a minute here, and this one has already started rebuilding. You can see the pistons pushing. Let's see if we can watch this one build. Yeah, so the pistons are around the outside are about to push in. If we wait 1 second here. Oh, it's actually about to push down, so we'll see the top pistons fire as well. Boop. And then there's another layer pushed down. And then that'll fill up the whole way, and then that one will fill up the whole way, then that one, then that one, and then it'll stop itself. So I will wait here and let it fill up the whole way and run a timer, and we'll see how long it actually takes for all the Sculk silos to fill up. Alright, so it just shut off there. That's what that lamp means. And let's see what it did. We have some friends down here. Very good. We have 4 full pillars of Sculk. And we could blow them up just like we did last time, and do that over and over again. Let's see here. And to show the TNT system, it's not too complicated. We just have a dispenser with a piston that holds the TNT up for a while, and then it drops it down the chute to explode at the right height. Yeah, so this definitely isn't an optimized system by any means. It never was really intended to be, since this is experimental updates still, and there's no real reason to refine the design past this. So this is probably the last I'll mess around with Sculk, at least until it's in a full release of the game. But it's a really cool block, and I think this is definitely the best way to store experience. At least easily accessible, because it takes a long time to throw enough bottles of experience, and to trade for them as well. And this, you can just, boom, all the experience right into your inventory. So I think this is going to be the best experience bank you can make going forward. And I'm interested to see how they change the generation of the Sculk and the amount of EXP it drops and everything as well. Because it would be interesting if they kept it to where you could double the amount of EXP you're getting, or get even more from adding this extra process. So overall, it's all very interesting, and I think systems like this, but more well-designed, will be the next generation of XP storage. I'm just going to blow all these up because it looks cool. There we go. Very fun. Alright, I guess that's all I have for today. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.